Hello everyone.
Good evening.
It's Tasty Wednesday.
Tasty Tuesday, Wednesday edition.
I'm Claire.
I'm Dave.
And we are going to show you a quick and easy supper for you to make for your family.
And the weather's getting chillier, so I'm going to make for you a form of a hot toddy. It's called a spiced. Oh, I gotta stop using these long names.
Just make one up, Dave.
Spiced Grand Rum Toddy.
Sounds delicious.
Will be.
Mine is going to be a version of a taco, but maybe a version you've never seen before. So we're going to get started.
Okay.
We're going to do this quick. So in here, I already have some hamburger that I cooked up with an onion that I had chopped up in the manual food processor. And when that was done, this is my go-to for any time I'm doing tacos, and that is to add taco sauce and then some Southwest seasoning. If you want to add any taco seasoning, you can, but I try this out because it has such a different flavor, and you'll use it for all of your Mexican recipes. So that's how the hamburger is done. So very, very simple. Then we are going to get some of the other things ready. So we need some lettuce. So when you get a head of lettuce, you can just cut that up into blocks so you can use it for salads or anything that you want. But in this case, we just want to chop it up a little bit so it's a little bit more fine and not such big pieces. So I'm just going to put this into our mandolin. And we are going to, I'm going to grab that, thank you. So you're going to see a fun twist on this at the end. And I'm just going to slice this up a little bit. Alrighty. We're also going to get our tomato ready, and I'm the tomato eater. So I'm just going to do half of a tomato, and we're going to slice that up quickly in our quick slice with a 1 and a 2. Like that. So we have that ready to go. And then we're going to make this sauce. All right, so take a canning jar. You can be a tall one or a short one, but you want to have a wide mouth on it. Anybody ever watch or read the Wide Mouth Frog when we were younger? So remember the wide mouth on here. And we're going to add just a couple ingredients in here. So one of them is going to be salsa. We're going to add half a cup. And we're going to add half a cup of sour cream. Wipe this off here, like so. And I am going to add just a little bit of lime. We're sharing a lime today. The last lime in the house. Just add a little bit of lime juice. And then we want to add a tablespoon of our seasoning. And you can add anywhere from 2 teaspoons to a tablespoon. So Dave is going to just show you what came out of the oven. And we're going to show you how to make those in just a second for our tacos. So here we go. So we have our ingredients in here. And I am going to use our immersion blender. This comes with a food processor and a mixer, all sorts of things. So we're going to use the immersion blender, part of this. You always put the battery pack on, so you can do this anywhere you want to. We're going to put the safety feature on, and you can put this on up to 5 different levels. Oops.
Speeds, you mean?
Or speeds. So we're going to start out slow, and it fits so nicely in the jar. So this is a really great hack for doing different things like this. Oops, you know what? Oh, my battery pack is not getting low. So we're going to blend this. Now you don't have to use the immersion blender, you can just whisk it. But the only thing is that since we've used salsa, that you would have those chunks, and we're trying to make this more into a dressing. You know, there are things out there like ranch, taco ranch, that you can use. You can buy those already done. I think they're by Ortega. But this is just a little hack for you to have some sauce on hand, and it gives the flavor, but It also gives it creaminess on the top like a dressing. So, and I'm just gonna take this up to the highest level and do one more. And the great thing about this is, besides me making a mess, probably a taller jar, is that you can store everything then in this jar for, you know, for a short amount, probably like a week. Okay, so I'm going to hand that off. Such a messy cook. All right, and the last thing that we're going to do is we're going to take a tablespoon of our guacamole, and I am just going to cut around our avocado. And you guys see me do this a million times. If it's nice and soft, I just squeeze it out like so. And I'm going to squeeze that pit right out. I'm going to squeeze this in. And then I'm just going to add that seasoning. So I have lettuce, tomato. I have some cheese we already grated. We have our sauce for the top. And we have our guac. So we're just going to smush this up with our little dandy tool here, and this will be all ready to eat too. I'll be the one eating that. So let me show you how to make these little cups, okay? So this is a newer tool, and this is the large muffin pan. So think of those big, huge, large muffins that you get at the Pig or at Costco, and they're just so awesome. So you can go ahead and use it for that or desserts, but you can also use it for main dish. And so these are going to be our cups that we're going to use. So I'm going to show you how to make these. They're very simple. You can do 6 at a time. So all I did was I took the 6-inch tortillas, flour tortillas, and I did warm them up just a little bit in our tortilla warmer in the microwave just to make them really nice and pliable. And then I just took some olive oil and some Southwest seasoning. It's kind of nice to have that flavor in the shell. And we went ahead and we put it on the one side, and then we are going to put it on the other side. Now you don't want to pile too much on here. It's not necessary, but it really helps it brown up, and then once again gives it that nice flavor. So we're just going to put this in. So this has been out for a little bit. It's not as pliable as it was when I first took them out, but you can see how simple it is to put these in here. So just like that, and then they're going to bake for about 10 to 12 minutes. And these were 10, so easy to do. All right, so let me just show you how to put this together. So we're going to take our meat and we're going to put that in the bottom. And if you are going to make these up ahead of time, I would put the lettuce on the bottom so it doesn't make it so squishy, like it's not going to soak through. And then we're just going to pile them up. So your family could really put their tacos together however they wanted, putting the different flavors on top, putting a little bit of the guac. Thank you, honey. Like so. And then taking that sauce and then just drizzling that over the top, like so. So easy and so delicious. Now, if you want to, you can add some black beans to that, and easily done. We'll skip those tonight, but you can just open up a can of black beans and strain them, rinse them, and then put those in there too. So whatever you guys like on your tacos, you can make these. They're really called burrito cups, but we're going to call them taco cups tonight. So I'm going to hand this over to Dave. Wasn't that easy? Is it something that you think you'll try? Very, very easy. All right, so here we go.
That's good. Thank you. Hi. How are you guys doing tonight? We're gonna make a hot toddy tonight, and it's a special kind of hot toddy. You know, there's a gazillion recipes for hot toddies out there, but tonight's is going to be using spiced rum, and it's going to be using Grand Marnier orange flavored liqueur. So, and it involves those two liquors, a little bit of lime juice. Can I have the citrus thingy, please?
Yes, you may. The citrus.
And then some hot water. That's pretty much it. It's very, very simple. I'm going to add the lime juice in there first. It calls for about a 1/4 ounce per drink. So I'm just going to put a little bit in this one, a little bit in that one. And your choice of orange liqueurs can make a very big difference. You could use like a Blue Curaçao or a triple sec or something like that, but it's the brandy-based orange liqueur that Grand Marnier or Cointreau provides for you that gives it more of a deeper flavor. So in this little glass coffee cup, we are also going to put 3/4 of an ounce of Grand Marnier. And then we are going to add 1.5 ounces of spiced rum. I've got some Sailor Jerry here. You can use any kind you want, Cardi, whatever. So 1.5 ounces of spiced rum. I think my water is almost done behind me. There, could I have a spoon, please?
Of course.
Oh, thank you. Alright, then you could just heat up some water if you wanted to. You could actually preheat the mugs, put some water in, put them in the microwave for about a minute or so to preheat the mug, empty the water out, put your alcohol and your lime juice in there, and you simply just fill it up with the hot water. This might be too hot to try. I don't know.
Too hot to try.
Well, you gave me the ones with the Pampered Chef smiley face on it.
I know.
Oh, that was very nice. Just give it a couple stirs, mix it all together. You can then garnish it with a lime wedge, and you have yourself a spiced Grand Rum Toddy. Kind of looks tea-ish, and you know, depending upon the size of your mug, you might want to add more liquor, less liquor, more water, less water. Did you try it?
Mm-hmm. It's strong.
Is it? Well, good. I like strong things.
I know you do.
Mmm.
I feel like if you were sick, you needed to clean out your nasal system, this would be a great.
Or you're just chilly. This would be a great warmer-upper. Well,
So, cheers.
Grand Spiced Rum Toddy.
Yum.
Good stuff, Maynard.
So what are you going to put on your taco?
What am I going to put on my taco?
Yep.
Well, I don't know. I'm going to have the meat, obviously.
Why don't you build?
Oh, I'm building over here? Okay. Alright, I am going to... Actually, I'm going to do things a little bit differently. I'm going to follow your suggestion. I'm going to put my lettuce on the bottom. See, I was listening.
Yeah, I think it's a good tip.
This is a very good tip. And you know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to put my sauce on the bottom. That way it's not dripping all over the place. And then I'm going to totally skip the tomatoes and the guac. Because I'm not a
What a
tomato.
shock.
I know, you're shocked,
I
right?
know. I'm super
And then I'm going to add this meat.
like my
Probably
serving
could
spoon.
have...
Like we don't have any
It's the
spoons.
Pampered Chef measuring / serving spoon.
So about 4 tablespoons is good.
Or
These
5.
are great ways for your meat to go a long way too.
There we go. And I'm going to put a little bit of shredded cheese on top. And then put a little more of this
Okay.
sauce on the top.
I'm curious. No, it's good.
Of course it's good. You made it. That would be my choice.
Okay. So, and if you want more of a ranch flavor, just take ranch dressing and some of the seasoning and add that to this.
So you'd add that instead of using it in place of the sour cream?
Mm-hmm. But I like this. I like this
Cool
a lot.
beans.
All right. That's what we got.
So what we got tonight.
Happy fall.
Happy fall.
We'll see you next week
It's going to snow this
on
week.
Tuesday or Wednesday.
We will. All right. Take care.
Take care. Bye.